In the last video, I talked about the streamer module, how it's got two cords on it. When it opens up, the two cords going opposite directions literally snaps the streamer open. What I'd like to do is show how this gets connected onto the Kevlar recovery system. First thing I did was to tie a little loop right next to the rocket body. This loop can be very small, about a ½ inch or very, very small. And this is where we're going to attach one end of the streamer. The other end of the streamer is going to be tied onto this eyelet. The trick is, how do you tie two separate ends in two separate places at the same time? Well, let me show you how to do that. This particular loop here is actually fairly easy. We just take the end of the streamer, put it through, and then we just pass the streamer through it. And now it just, pulls tight. Just a very simple loop that pulls like this. Okay, simple. Now the question is, how do you tie that on this end? In theory, you'd have to pull the entire rocket through the loop. But here's where the trick is. The trick is you take the loop and you push it through the Kevlar cord. There's already a cord in there, so this does become a little challenging sometimes. So I'm going to push this through here. And there we go. Okay, so all I did was just pull the streamer through the hole in the eyelet on the cord. Now I'm going to take this loop, I'm going to open it up, and I'm going to pass the felt through this loop. So I take the felt, I push it through the loop, and I pull it tight. And what's interesting is that we have now transferred the loop. You see the loop here now. I know it's getting difficult to see. The loop from the streamer has been transferred to the eyelet by passing the felt through the eyelet's loop. So we see all you got to do is just take that, pull it tight, and there we go. So now we have, we can see that the blanket is not tied down. It still slides back and forth, and we're going to tie that down in a moment. But the streamer now is attached to the eyelet in two places. I'm sorry, it's attached to the eyelet right here and in two places. You see it's attached also to the rocket body. So there we go, kind of a tricky thing to do. But keep in mind, it's very important to use Kevlar and knots to attach everything. Kevlar will be much stronger. Don't use snap swivels. Metal is a bad thing inside of a recovery system, so please do not use them. Think about it. If your rocket goes unstable and the ejection charge goes off and that rocket's pointing at somebody, you've got explosive, you've got a tube, and you've got metal. That's not a very good combination, so please do not use swivels. So here we have it. You can see the nose cone now still can slide back and forth, not a good thing, and I'm going to show you how to fix that in the next video. So now everything is almost done, almost ready for flight.